can't wait to see people acting all extra on the weekend. People just can't handle Saturdays. I'm telling you, I like the idea of working. I like the thought of working. I'm not a lazy person. I like to be physically engaged. But some people are just really annoying to deal with, all because they act stupid. And I just do not have the preparation to deal with continuous stupid. I can understand once in a while. That's how it used to be. But now it's every day something happens. After the kind of day I had today, I undoubtedly deserve something nice. In an ideal world, something nice would mean something healthy. But what's interesting is I'm not even that stressed. So today my shift started at 8:30 a.m. and by 8:45 we had 2 call-outs, and by 8:50 we had 3 call-outs. It doesn't even annoy me or make me mad anymore because someone made a good point. This happens every time we get paid. So this Friday was a pay week. And it wasn't until that person said that it didn't dawn on me that they're right. At the same time, I tell myself, just because it's a pay week and you wanna just be out on the weekend and fuck around, doesn't mean that you should. Now, me personally, I've never been the kind of person to just skip work for the sake of skipping it. The last time I skipped it, I was surprised because it was pretty recently, and everybody, absolutely everybody, was pretty shocked that I did such a thing. And I said, sincerely, I needed a day to recover mentally because I was just not feeling very well, very present. What made me ultimately definitively do it is that my mom encouraged it. She's never been someone to really be on your side and celebrate you being a skipper of any sort, at least when I was growing up. But hearing her support me like that as an adult, it hit different. And it's not like I needed her to reinforce what I was kind of set on doing, but it just made me feel like the way I feel actually matters, which for the longest time I've never felt like I matter too much. It's like that emptiness in my brain that I guess I'm condemned to have for maybe the rest of my life, or maybe one day it'll get better. But today, despite those 3 absences, somehow we were able to get by, because when it was getting crazy, when it was getting insanely busy and everybody around me started scrambling a little bit, I was able to retain my calm. It wasn't I was pretending to be calm. It was I was legitimately, genuinely peaceful and calm. It was so intense how serene I was that I was able to point it out to myself. I'm like, wow, everything here is like falling apart. But I had never been that relaxed before. And daily, I do try to be relaxed, but secretly, I'm internalizing some shit. But today, I did not have to fake it until I made it. I legitimately got through it, being that way and feeling that way. Needless to say, it made me really proud that I was able to achieve that, because it's not something that I can say I experience often. I'm happy, and I just want to take a moment to point it out and document it and celebrate it, because I like to have stories of progress documented just as much as stories about when things aren't going so well. And this one is particularly important because my day started off with all those bad news. It's not like I was necessarily preparing for the worst, but I told myself, okay, I can expect the day to be particularly rough. I feel like I didn't even have to try. It just worked out. I was fine. And the last time I had a meltdown, it was like a couple nights ago. Not a couple nights ago, more like a week and a half ago. And I thought that was pretty scary, but ever since I had that meltdown, the best thing about when I have a meltdown like that is that if it's addressed properly, it can be, in a weird way, the most rewarding experience and the greatest blessing ever. Because for me, I find that I recover and I become happier when I am nursed back to health, if that makes sense. Like having that support, someone taking the time to hear me out and trying to coach or support or do something for me, especially without me asking, or a simple conversation that helps me put everything back in perspective, that just means a lot to me. Maybe that's why I'm able to just appreciate it, and it helps me recover from those bad times quick. And ever since that situation happened and my recovery happened, every time I bounce back from one of those episodes, I'm at a new level until I guess my tank runs low and I need an episode again and go through it again and I learned something new. I thought that I would share that with you guys. Have you guys ever had a day that looked like it was going to be terrible because of the way the circumstances were aligned, but you realized that you got through it and it actually wasn't bad? Yeah, let me know. I would be interested in hearing that, because I think I need that to keep myself motivated, inspired, but most importantly, healthy. Because I cannot say that I very often have someone present in my life talking to me this way, like this hopeful. I feel hopeful right now. And my mom, her situation at her job, it turned around for her. It's gotten better for her. I'm super happy. For me, I'm not sure that's the way it's gonna go, but if within those bad times I can live well, then I'm happy. I consider it a success. So yeah, you guys, that's about it. I'll see ya.